Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out and set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
To throw, it's Allen. He's able to get it to Coleman. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman, 43 yards. And the Bills march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Eagles nothing. Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Looking to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
63, easy, 63, 63. Round up, yes, out.
Here's Hurts to throw. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off, sometimes you're just rounding it, sometimes there's a fake, sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, 73, 73. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys
I like
in the on-deck circle.
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
73, 73. 73, 73. Hey.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6. And the Bills 11.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Tiger Hornet. Great, set. Anyone else? Yeti. Hey. Go Silver, ready? Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, 73, 73. Hey, Silver.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Hey, easy, 63, bad.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And these Eagles may have been the first to really perfect this play. Let Hurts take the snap, then get some help pushing from behind. This was so successful, some folks, including me, were calling for this play to be outlawed. But while it's still in the books, no one runs it better than Hurts, and he takes this one in.
Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Allen running right on the option. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
3rd and 8. To the shotgun snap to Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense. And now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the 30.
15 more yards. That's another Bills.
First down, here's the run with Cook. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Bills. First down.
Cook is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 7.
Seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of
taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 76 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And they just ran the flyer out there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed, speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Coleman has it here right side. Down to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
He's got a man, complete, and down to the 29-yard line. A big play there for Philly, and even 50 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Trimmer. Alpha. Crowd left Yeti.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Manning the left side is Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards for number 11.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Tiger Hornet. Hey. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left.
They'll set up a throw. Complete, it's Dodson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Great. Set. Out.
Here's a give to Barkley. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, they always talked about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Second down and 8. Allen. And that's complete to Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Now Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
Now second down and a few inches.
at the 47-yard line.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. Throwing, Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's second and 10 now. To throw is Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
It's 4th down.
It's gotta have it time. 4th and 9.
Round 80! Alert!
Here's Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 1st down.
56! 180! Alert!
Here's Allen. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now Prater to add the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, Silver. Hey, go Silver, ready?
He's back to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
What a play there. You got to use that timeout, though.
Here we go. Time for one final heave.
Great, set. Out. Trimmer.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond.